Yo, this man Derrick Jaxn is probably the worst charlatan we've ever seen. It don't get much craftier, dubious, diabolical, and manipulative than Derrick Jaxn, bro. I think it's clear, right? And I'm not exaggerating when I say Derrick Jaxn and Jeffrey Dahmer are probably on the same spectrum when it comes to characteristic traits. When this man passes away in like 500 years or so, when they are, studying people of today's era, he will be a case study, bruh. At whatever university is popping at the time, Derrick Jaxn will be a case study. This man truly has no conscience. Now, I always knew not to trust the buff-neck ninja with perfect teeth. With that much muscles, who got time to take care of his teeth, bro? I don't trust it. But even me, who was skeptical, along with Abba and Preach and others, we weren't ready for the bomb of truth that we got today about Derrick Jaxn. You see, this buff neck, perfect teeth, overbaked ninja made a living off of pandering to women and giving them advices like this.
She has to forgive you for that. She has to forgive you whenever she looks in the mirror and she sees a crease that she didn't see before, a wrinkle or a cellulite or a roll or something that she didn't see before, and now she wonders, is that the reason why he stepped out? How can I change that? Like, she has to forgive you for all of these different things, all these things that haunt her, her paranoia, her trust issues, her doubts, her fears.
And there is a man who wants what you want, who's been prepared for what you want, and whenever he gets his opportunity with you, he's gonna blow your mind too.
I need you. You're necessary. You know what I'm saying? Your presence, your happiness, your peace of mind is critical to mine.
But a lot of resentment comes from, I think, from guys who don't understand growth. And the price you pay for loving a woman that is growing is needing to adjust whenever these standards come up. These things are being communicated, and it's not quite what it was whenever y'all first began.
Great advice, right? But behind closed doors, he was taking his wife through this.
What did that do to you?
I became a shell of myself. I didn't know who I was. I actually have a couple posts on my page where I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. And I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships so that he could choose me and want me. And that is a low point to be. And I'm tearing up a little bit because I hate that I even got to a point where that was a thing, but that it was just that. And so I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. I completely lost myself. I became a shell of myself. I tried to imitate their hair, their actions, even sexual things that I had seen him doing with them. I tried to recreate that in our life when we were engaged, and none of it amounted to anything.
Listen, I'm not the one to criticize anybody for cheating. But when you putting salt in the game to the extent that Derrick Jaxn was putting salt in the game, we got to talk about. We gotta address, we gotta ridicule you, we gotta chastise you for leaving your wife more broken. You left your woman more broken than any of the men that you were giving women advice to avoid. Yo, this man is a clear book narcissist. This man is evil. This man is disruptive. This man is manipulative. Bro, he's a charlatan. He's a grifter. Listen, Derrick Jaxn is no better than the red pill dudes that he was preaching against. Derrick Jaxn and these red pill dudes are just on the opposite spectrum of grifting, right? They're just both extreme grifters. Derrick Jaxn is on the other side of pandering. The red pill dudes are on the other side of pandering, right? Derrick Jaxn pandered to women. They pander to men. But they're all the same. They're all grifters. You see, men are manipulative. Some men are bad, right? And it's okay to speak against it if you're not perfect. But to make a living out of critiquing men and tearing down men and teaching women how to avoid certain men, when you yourself are worse than those men, to me, that's crazy. And it's hard for me to truly picture how this man went to bed at night and slept easy and slept well, knowing the type of monster he was. Yo, this man needs to be studied, bro. The case study on Derrick Jaxn will be a wonderful one, all right? But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, how y'all feel about this, man. Do you guys think there's any redeemable qualities about Derrick Jaxn, right? Do y'all think that Derrick Jaxn can make a comeback and redeem himself? Y'all let me know, all right? It's your boy, Portic Flacco. Out of here, folks. Peace.